Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Justin Riley. Stick with us today because we've got a fantastic show with some great local food. We're going to be making cake pops. If you don't know what these are, you'll want to stick around to the end of the show because the chocolate caper is going to join us and Elizabeth is going to show me how to make these delicious treats. Plus, Steve from the Egg and I pops in and shows us a little bit about some of his gluten-friendly options. He's going to be making an oatmeal pancake that's absolutely delicious. And Jessa checks in with our friend Veronica from Cafe La Bella Italia. It's all coming up right here on the Restaurant Show where we stop by the best restaurants in town so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat right here on the Restaurant Show.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Now, in my opinion, this restaurant might be one of Madison's best kept secrets. We're talking to Veronica, who's the manager of Cafe La Bella Italia. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us on again.
I love your restaurant. You know that, though. So I'm always happy to talk about fabulous Italian food, pasta, bread. You guys have great appetizers, too. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, just letting you know, we do have a side salad, which is one of my favorites to make. It's nice, big, cheesy. We have mozzarella cheese on it. We have Parmesan cheese on it.
Right? Yes.
Yes, we have tomato, cucumber.
Yeah.
And then we also have croutons. And then we also have our house dressing, which is a Chianti basil vinaigrette, which is amazing.
It really is really good. And I love a good, thick, fat house salad when you get a lot of, like you said, cheesy.
Yes.
It's just a fabulous start. Okay, keep going.
And again, I mean, we're from Wisconsin, so just letting you know, we also have a cheesy garlic bread, which is another amazing appetizer to try.
There's very few items at Cafe La Bella Italia that don't have cheese.
Yes, we have calamari.
From my memory.
We have so many different choices, but I just wanted to give you a little option of seeing what we have here.
And your bread is so good, too. Love your cheesy bread. Okay,
yes.
We're going to talk dinner. So some really good options that we're chatting about today.
Well, I'm bringing in our spaghetti. It's a traditional, we make it homemade, fresh, made with love every morning. We have our spaghetti.
Yes.
With our spaghetti, you have a choice
spaghetti noodles, right?
Of spaghetti noodles, or if you want mastacholi.
Yep.
You know, sometimes people don't like when they eat the spaghetti and, you know, they slurp up the last noodle.
Maybe not a first date item, but depending, you can have a little Lady in the Tramp moment if you want.
Yes.
Or you could go the mastacholi route and have maybe a little bit easier to eat, but your choice, your pick.
Yes, so we have the spaghetti. And then with the choice with spaghetti, you have the choice of getting like a sausage, a meatball, or you can get meat sauce.
Yes.
So
here's your big traditional meatballs, right?
Yes.
Nice and big and meaty and thick and delicious. They have really good food, if I haven't shared that already. And now your sauce, they have incredible sauce too. You guys make your sauce in-house, and I don't know what your secret is. I won't make you give it away, but it is just so good.
Yes. Again, like I said, we make it every morning, fresh. I mean, it is amazing.
Yeah, it really is very good. Okay, so there's your spaghetti option 1, and here's option 2. So this is the mastacholi now going in.
It's the penne noodles, more tubular.
Yeah. You can have a lot of sauce hiding in those crevices. That's what I like about them. Sometimes there's some snuck in there. Very good. So your choices are meatball, sausage, or meat sauce. So we've got a couple of options here that have sauce and meatballs on them.
Yes, and like again,
really good.
I know I love cheese, so we can also get it baked.
So through the magic of TV, we'll show you what that baked looks like, because I'm a fan too of having it popped in the oven and come out nice and warm and cheesy, gooey good. I'm gonna try some because that's what I do here. It looks really, really good. So which one's which?
Okay, so this one's going to be the mastacholi with meat sauce.
Okay.
And then this is going to be our spaghetti with the sausage.
Awesome.
Our sausage, again, is
I'll try the spaghetti first because I'll go ahead and get messy.
Homemade, traditional, so you can never find a sausage anywhere here.
That looks awesome.
It's our family secret recipe.
And then that's the
mastacholi.
Okay.
And just letting you know too, instead of dining in, you can also have it delivered. You can order online with the Eats 24, so you can act like you cooked and have homemade food.
I love that idea. Just have it delivered like 20 minutes before your folks come home or your husband, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and you can put it on the app and say, hey, this is the time I'm gonna pick it up, and we'll have it all nice and ready. And
so you can actually do that online, so you don't even have to talk to anybody.
No. You can have a scheduled pickup.
You can order delicious Italian food from your pajamas. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, really.
Yes. Another thing too is we also celebrate birthdays. So if you decide to come in and have dinner, we also give you a free birthday dessert. So you're coming in and celebrating with us and make it a memorable moment.
Yeah, great place to have a birthday because it's so quaint and cute, and I love the idea of like, you can bring your kids and do all that stuff. It's not a pretentious atmosphere by any means, but a great spot to just spend some time, husband, wife, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, first date.
It's great atmosphere. Sometimes we sing and serve, so when you're coming out there with the food, we're singing and just having a great time. You know, we really do enjoy our customers, especially the ones that come in almost all the time. They become like family. So
yeah, absolutely. And obviously, as you can see, all kinds of different beverages, but you can enjoy from lots of different delicious wines or whatever your preference is. So
yes.
What's your favorite wine?
Mine is a Moscato.
Yeah.
So I like the sweet white wine, but we also have the Apothic, which is actually quite a popular.
That's more up my speed, the red.
Yeah, well, it's actually my, like I say, my boss lady, the one that makes the marinara sauce every morning. That's her favorite punch, she says, because it's a mixture of red wines in one. So she just says, pass me some punch.
Oh, it's really cute. Well, really good food. And remind us again, if you want to order, what do you do?
You can call us at our phone, on our phone.
Okay, so you can call in too.
You can call in, but then if you don't want to talk to anybody, you can actually go to our website.
Yeah.
Go online, there's an order button there.
I'm in charge of taste testing.
There's so many things to choose from. But again, we also have nice, great big portions. As you see, we kind of get carried away. They're Italian-sized portions.
It doesn't hurt my feelings any. And in case you guys don't know where they are, share with the folks, because my mouth's full, where you're located.
We're on the north side at 1026 North Sherman. So it's really nice. It's a really lovely community over there as well.
You'll love it. Great spot to go have dinner. This is Cafe La Bella Italia. Veronica, manager over there, North Sherman. Sherman. We'll see you in a minute. We're going to be back with more Restaurant Show after the break. Stick with us.
We're getting gluten-friendly with oatmeal pancakes with the egg and I, up next on the Restaurant Show. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show, and I'm so excited now to talk a little bit about gluten-free at a place you might not think offers gluten-free, but they do, and that's the Egg and I with Steve Dascom. Welcome.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you having me over again.
Absolutely, and I love that you're wearing your Salvation Army apron.
The bell ringer
You're the bell ringer, and you work with the Salvation Army kind of throughout the year, don't you?
Yeah, we do stuff all the time. They do a lot of meetings with us.
Sure.
Although I haven't seen them lately. I don't think they're skipping out on us a little bit.
Get a shout out, Salvation Army. Get back to the
Come on, guys.
And what's cool is that, and I've done this last time I was there, you've got one of those credit card readers that if somebody doesn't have change or something,
cool.
you can just donate $1 right there. So year round, doesn't have to be
Stick
Christmas.
it in. It'll say okay. Pull it out. It'll get some funny lights on it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, I'm hungry, so
all right.
you know, I'm not somebody who typically eats gluten-free, but I know there's a lot of people who are. So I'm really fascinated by this. We're making a gluten-free oatmeal pancake.
Right.
Right.
Now we'd like to stress we're not a gluten-free restaurant. We're gluten-friendly.
Sorry, my bad. Gluten-friendly.
The likelihood of there being cross-contamination is fair.
Sure.
If you identify that you have a gluten allergy, we use clean utensils and things that are completely separate.
Right.
So I mean, we do it right. It's just that there's an opportunity does exist. So we like to stress things to people that we'll make our best effort, just like any restaurant would with any kind of an allergy.
Yeah. Now tell me a little bit about what's in this, because this is an oatmeal pancake.
Yes.
And literally that's rolled oats that have been ground up, right?
Yeah, we just pulverize them in a RoboCoupe, which is like a food processor.
So you do that there at the restaurant? You get the rolled oats?
We do it right. Yeah, we get regular rolls oat. I forget what brand we use, but you can get them in a store.
Sure. And you did this once before in the Restaurant Show, but back then it was a special item. It was on your special menu.
It was a feature item,
A feature menu item. And now this is on the regular menu now. This is permanent.
Yep, it sure is.
That's great.
Madison especially, but a lot of places, a lot of people are becoming more aware of the benefits of using gluten-free food.
Sure. Now, if somebody comes to the restaurant and they want to request this It looks like you're going to be adding some fruit to this. So
oh yeah, well this is just a little topping actually.
Okay, that's the
so
topping.
We're just using some blue agave syrup, a little bit of strawberries and blueberries. So.
Great, great. And can people request anything for their fruit depending on availability?
Oh yeah, we can substitute, no problem.
Awesome. Awesome.
I might not suggest using avocado on this one, but you could.
Well, fair enough, fair enough. So does this cook pretty much like a regular pancake then?
Sure. It's got all the same ingredients you'd find in a regular pancake.
Okay.
Except for the
oats. Yeah. And you've got your putty knives ready to go, so you can
this is
go do some drywall after this.
One of those odd things there that just happens to work. So we use same. You go down to whatever store you get your stuff from.
Right. So we're about to witness the flip here, folks.
Well, we're gonna. It's not quite.
Not quite ready yet.
It's getting there though. It's very close.
Okay. All right. That's very cool. So what are some new things that you guys have going on? You have anything going on new at the Egg and I, or anything continuing?
Well, we just did a menu change.
Okay.
There's a few things that were. A couple things were added.
Sure.
A couple were taken off, and a little bit of price change. Some things went up, some things went down.
Sure.
So it's not all. Well, I'm probably blinding people with this thing. We're not all. It wasn't a major menu change, other than it's a different kind of menu. This is just not giving up for me. I sprayed this before, but.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, work with me here, Pancake.
Come on. Well, it was so hot, and I tried turning it down, and I might have done too far.
So this has rolled oats in it, obviously, and then it also has cinnamon and nutmeg.
Some nutmeg, yeah.
And that's kind of worked right into the batter.
Baking powder, the whole thing. Now, there is a little yogurt in here.
Yogurt?
I mean, it needs a little moisture. The oats are really dry, and there's a lot of it in there. So.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I make pancakes or waffles at home, I'm always adding milk. So is that in lieu of the milk that you add the
No,
yogurt?
we put a little milk in.
You put milk in too?
Actually, quite a bit. But for the recipe, I mean, for making one, no, not really.
Sure. All right. All right.
I'm gonna try to do this.
Are they really that big when they're served? I mean, people
yeah.
Wow.
This is one. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Watch.
Okay, watch me make a mess. Make a mess. Pretty good.
Look at that.
Almost. Come on, get over here.
Can't make some pancakes without
there's
spilling a little bit of batter.
There's like a thing for grease because this isn't supposed to be used for this.
Oh,
so there's a little ridge all the way around, and I hit the ridge in it.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm sure it'll still taste good. How long does it take for your staff to master the flip?
Less than a day, really. I mean, master it, I don't know.
They learn it, but maybe not master. Because I imagine
I've been doing it for a long time, and I still don't have it. So
I imagine if you flip it and it's doesn't turn out right, it looks torn apart or something like that.
Oh, there'll be like creases in it, and you'll see it. For the most part, they straighten out, but you'll get a crack or you get a little blowout because it's stuck in the center or something.
Sure, got it. Got it.
So this one's kind of humping up in the middle here.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. So you've got some new things on your menu. You're getting rid of some old things. A few price changes here and there, but all in all, things. I mean, if you haven't been down to the Egg and I for breakfast or lunch, you got to go down and check it out. It's got kind of a family restaurant diner feel, with really, really exceptional food. So
we like to stress, we're locally owned and operated. I no longer live in Madison, but I did. Now I moved out to Waterloo. I'm not that far out.
Right, yeah. You're still in town. You're still basically in town.
Still do all our shopping in town.
There you go. There you go.
I'm going to see what this looks like here. Sure.
Oh, that looks good. You want me to?
It's not as dry. It's not as cooked as I would like it to be, but it's not bad. I want to finish it up so everybody can see.
There we go. Yeah, we've just got a few seconds left to get the rest of that on there.
So we have a little bit of raspberry puree we put with that. And then our fruit that was tossed in blue agave.
Blue agave. So, I've been hearing a lot about agave. I've never tried it. Got to be honest there, but
it's kind of like a simple syrup.
Okay.
It's not.
So then, do you pour this over the top of that? Then is that kind of how that works?
That would be one good suggestion, or you could do a little dipping if you want.
Yeah, we're just gonna pour, pour freely. All right, I'm gonna try a piece real quick.
And I forgot to bring some powdered sugar. I should have put some powdered sugar on it.
Let's see. This is oatmeal pancake.
It's pretty hot.
You can't tell. I mean, the texture is a little bit different, but you can't tell that
it's a texture thing. Yeah.
You can't tell that it's not a regular pancake. So very good, very good. Well, Steve, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming on today. Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up right after the break. So stick around. Up next on the Restaurant Show, cake pops with the chocolate caper. Welcome back to the restaurant show. I'm gloving up here because I'm going to be getting down and dirty with the chocolate caper. Welcome, Elizabeth. How are you?
We're gonna make cake pops. I feel great.
That's right. All right, here we go.
We're gonna be gloving what we're about to do.
That was for you, Jessa.
So when you make cake pops, which
Cake
we
pops.
do sell in our store,
And those
I
are
like
adorable.
to make.
Can I just say
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can't stop myself. I have to make everything look like something else. So it can't. I mean, it's very fun to just do sprinkles.
Sure.
But it's so much more fun if it has a face.
Of course.
So.
Yeah, adorable. It's
So-
more fun to eat when you're eating somebody's face, right?
So the first thing we're gonna do is bake a cake, which
Okay.
magically we've already done.
All right,
so
out of our magic TV oven, there it is.
we have a cake,
Okay,
but the cake needs to look like this.
so you gotta crumble it up.
So you gotta crumble it up, and by you, I mean you.
All right,
So if
here
you
we
would
go.
like, give it a nice massage.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get some crumbles in
Yeah,
there.
it crumbles is so easily.
It's
That's
pretty
nice.
good.
Yeah.
You don't need a whole lot. This is the really fun part of frosting. You
Ooh,
really just
yeah.
need a couple of tablespoons.
Okay.
And then you want to mix that up until it's about the consistency of Play-Doh.
Okay.
All
just
right,
go
so
ahead
you
and
get
mix
a
it.
really good sensory experience
Ooh.
out of it. You're like,
Sensory.
you can also learn massage techniques this way. I'm not
Okay,
sure,
you
but
can-
so once that's probably pretty good
Kill
for
several birds
our
with one stone.
purposes. Yes, absolutely. So once you've got it mixed up like that,
Okay. Okay.
which you know it's
It'll
kinda
take a while,
mixed. Yeah,
probably.
it does take a little while to get it in there. I find that it's really nice to use one of these little tiny
Okay.
scoops and to do about, oh, look, I'm making a mess. To do about 2.
Okay.
Instead of getting the bigger scoop, it just
Okay.
provides just about the right size.
Okay.
So depending on what you're gonna wanna make, you can make just a nice round ball shape, or you could, if we had thoroughly mixed that, or
Mm-hmm. Okay.
you could make a shape
Oh, okay. So you've got
from the
some
magic freezer.
The
we have
magic
some
TV
pre-made.
freezer.
That's right.
All right.
This would be a shape that you would do for like an owl or some others.
Okay.
So it's just about the shape that you make
Okay.
for that.
Well, great.
Yes,
Great.
absolutely. So we are going to try. I'm going
right.
to take this from you.
Should I take my gloves
You
off at this
can.
point?
You
Okay.
can deglove.
Degloving. There we go.
That's right. I'm going to do the same. All right. And so we'll remove that. And we're going to make owls ourselves.
Okay. All right.
So there you have the chocolate owl, and I will
Okay.
use the white chocolate owl.
So this guy.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
This guy has been. This is this with the first coating.
That's right.
right.
So,
You do several coatings, right?
Yeah, so there's usually 2 coats. Thank
Okay.
you for that, because I'm not explaining myself well.
That's okay.
And so what you're gonna do is dip your owl
Okay.
with your chocolate chip horns
Okay.
in place.
Okay.
We're gonna do one of these, just get them good and coated. And then the thing that takes a little bit of time sometimes is really shaking the excess chocolate off.
Okay.
Because you really want, you don't want it to be dripping, you don't want
Right,
your face
yeah.
to slide down the stick, because that makes everyone sad. It's like a
That's
frown.
a sad face.
That's right, that's a sad face. We don't want any sad faces.
Okay.
Now,
mine's
so
still
I
dripping
have
a little
already,
bit here.
well, you know, we'll make an exception for
Okay.
your owl.
All right.
Your owl is challenged. We will, so first you want to place the beak. So this
Okay.
is a chocolate-covered sunflower seed in yellow,
Okay.
and I'm going to lay it right there in the center.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add the eyes.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, see? And the nice thing about the wet chocolate is you can kind of slide it into place.
Okay. So may I try that now?
Please,
Because I've got my own set of eyeballs
be my
here.
guest. Now, but you're supposed to put on the beak first.
Oh, the beak first.
So you know where to put the eyes.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay.
See
So
there?
I'm gonna hold
I'm
this
still
right
dripping
here,
too.
and I'm gonna stick the beak right about there. I'm getting chocolate on my fingers. Is that?
It's
Okay.
that is fine for your owl that you will eat. Usually
Not
we-
acceptable for one of your employees, though.
Oh.
I'm guessing. Whoa! I'm
Oh.
still dripping. Still dripping.
We
Okay.
can't have nice things.
That's why we have ants.
That's,
No.
that's right.
Now my owl's looking a little wall-eyed. I'll be honest
Okay,
with
well,
you.
you know, we come in all kinds, right?
Hey, look at that. There's my owl.
He looks amazing. Now, see, I am going to make my owl a lady by
Okay.
giving her a little bow. And you have the same things, and some, if you want, yours could be a gentleman, and you could give him a bow tie.
Oh, okay.
Using the same technique,
Okay.
but right under his
Oh gosh.
beak.
I
don't know what happened to
totally-
his feet. You only have one left.
Oh, that's
But
his
that's
foot?
all right.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Jeez.
had feet.
I
We
think
had
I
them.
think I put his feet right underneath his beak there.
Well, that works too.
So then, you know, ideally you make this and then it has to dry. It's not dripping, obviously.
Usually
not dripping.
I'm gonna give him a hand.
Okay, I'm gonna just.
All right, you're just gonna tap him a little bit.
Okay. That's very
He
cool.
looks fun. He looks like so delicious.
He'll still taste
And
just
speaking of delicious,
fine. All right.
would you like to take a bite?
Oh, is this a finished one?
That's a finished one. It's
Okay.
plain. We haven't decked it out with any sprinkles or faces,
Okay.
but it's guaranteed to be delicious.
Okay. Well, while I'm taking a bite of that, we got about a minute left. Can you
Yeah.
talk a little bit about the Burlington Chocolate Festival? that you
Yes,
guys are gonna be a part of?
absolutely. So every year we participate in a festival
Mm-hmm.
in Burlington, Wisconsin, called the Burlington Chocolate Festival. And you have a strawberry one there, so a little chocolate
surprise.
strawberry. And it is held over Memorial Day weekend. It's a really fun, family-friendly event. Big carnival. There's an air-conditioned tent called the Chocolate Experience Tent. You can get taster tickets. We're on the taster ticket every single day of the event, and we will be there with our booth, with ourselves, being friendly, giving out
Wow.
chocolate.
Wow.
And we're going to debut our fruit nachos there for the first time.
Nachos. Okay.
yeah.
If that doesn't get you interested, I don't know what does.
That's right.
Will you have any of these guys join you at the?
We should have, yeah, absolutely. These as well as our praline and several, our turtles, other things that we're known for.
And how many days does that go?
4 days. So
4 days,
it's the
wow.
weekend of Memorial Day weekend. It's that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Okay. Good thing to do over Memorial
It's
Day
lots
weekend.
of fun. Lots
Elizabeth
of fun.
Donahue, thank you so much for joining us,
Thank
and
you
thank you
for
for the
all
education.
your amazing help.
You bet, you bet. Don't go away. There's more restaurant show coming up right after the break. Stick around. Thanks so much for joining me here today on the Restaurant Show. I hope that when you're out and about looking for a place to eat or at the local grocery store, you'll consider any one of these fantastic locally owned businesses. That's all the time we have for today on the Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.